Jaybird, it's me, the Javen here. Just wanted to hop on here real quick before I leave some errands. So earlier this week, starting in June 1st and June 2nd, I deactivated my Facebook account and my Instagram account to take a big break from social media. A big part of the reason why I did that is because there's just so much going on social media that I was like, God, what's going on? What should I do? And, I listened to his voice, listened to him, and he said, it's time for you to pause and take a break from it and really focus on me right now. And so that's what I did. I immediately said, okay, deactivated my accounts. And so far, it's been really good, actually, very refreshing. And I feel energized and really good. But I'm not ready to come back yet. Over these past few days, I was like, how long should I stay off of social media before getting back on? And there were still bouts of like wanting to get on it because I found myself like opening up my phone and checking where my app is for Facebook and Instagram. Like, it's not there anymore. Oh, that's why, because I'm on break right now. I removed them from my interface and I hid them. And so, yeah, there was one point where I did sign back into Facebook, but that was just because of Facebook Market. Someone was trying to contact me because I'm helping out my uncle sell some things because he's moving. So, like, yeah. But that was just one instance, and then I deactivated right away. But I really wanted to take this time to really reflect on what's going on in the world, reflect on my walk with the Lord, and to really get deep into my spiritual walk with God. I think that's really important. When things get chaotic in the world, who do you turn to the most? And for me, it's God. And this is one of the reasons why I'm off of Facebook and Instagram. Because I've never done that before. And this is my actual first time deactivating my accounts. And it feels so good to hit that button. Although I didn't want to, it just felt great. It felt like I was free. Like, don't get me wrong, social media is a great platform when it's centered around God for that purpose only. Well, for me at least. And to, like, to reconnect with family and stuff like that. I think that's what's great about social media is you can do that, and it's free, to do that. But things are getting pretty toxic. So I just needed to take a breather and pause for a sec from social media. I think at some point we all have to do that because it's refreshing. It gives you a new start on things, and so I found myself getting back into the things that I really wanted to start doing was I'm not as healthy as I want to be, and I know it's still going to be a struggle, but at least I'm trying. And so those are things I want to really work on is my spiritual walk with God, getting healthy again. It's going to be a roller coaster ride, but it has to be done. Working on being a perfectly imperfect, sinful person that loves the Lord. And if there's one thing that I'm taking from all of this is that I am not a good person. I am not a good person. And that hurts to say that. Because only God is good. And we will get to that to a different video of explaining where I found out about that. But even in the beginnings of my own self-reflection, in my walk, I have to say this. But I'm not a good person. And that's why every day have to repent, and every day I have to pray to God for forgiveness. And every day I have to walk this life with God because I cannot live a life without Him. To have that realization of being fully separated from His love is devastating to me. And that's why I care so much about others out there because of the gospel. And in a more detailed video, I'll explain to how I got to that conclusion. Because of the things that I've been really researching and studying about in my own walk with God. By finding really legitimate pastors and videos out there that would help me in this. And, I'm constantly learning a lot about my faith. I'm constantly learning more about God. And the only way to do that is, which I'm also guilty of, is not reading my Bible enough. And I know I'm trying so hard. But without God, I won't be able to do the things I'm able to do as a Christian and can't do life by myself. And that's why the gospel is so important. And somehow, in the way how we share the gospel and what we believe in the gospel to be, especially in the world that we live in, it can become very construed and misleading if you don't believe in the true gospel, if you don't share the real gospel, and if you don't believe in that true gospel. And so these are the things that I'm reflecting on, and I think it's very humbling to say in humility that honestly I am not a good person. I'm empty. I'm alone without God. And to say that on here is so humbling. And I will come out with videos about explaining how I found that out for myself in doing research about my faith and historically researching Christianity as well. I think that's really important. And so getting into apologetics and theology is really important. And to get to where I am today, I think what also helps is having that childlike faith to get down to the basics of the gospel and what it really means and what it truly stands for and for what it truly is. And I will give that answer in that detailed video that I'll be making. And then finding out so much more than when I was ever on social media. Like actually giving my time to the Lord has been so humbling. And there were these 2 videos that I watched, and each one is like 2 hours long, about 2 hours long, and I found it to be very impelling in a good way to really question everything around me about my faith and church and all of that stuff, and really just testing everything and figuring it out. And what I've concluded from doing my research and really getting educated in all of this is that when the church is not centered on the gospel, or in general in your own life, and what's happening out there, if it's not fully centered on the gospel, what is left? Chaos. continued lies, continued hurt. And I found joy and peace in suffering, you know? How do you do that? And the questions of like, if God is such a loving God, why is there suffering in the world? And those questions are answered from the research that I've done. Like, wow, you know? And so I don't want to get too deep into it, so I'm going to stop here. But we're going to get deep, guys, on this channel, and I want to really do this to glorify God only, and really share the good news, you know? And I think that's one of the things that I'm going to start working on is honest to God, sharing the good news, and not worry about who is going to hurt me for it, not worry about being rejected because I'm sharing the good news, you know? And learning that church is not always about the feel good stuff. It's about being brutally honest. And there's so much fulfillment in that. And so I'll stop here. Once again, I say it again. I'm going to stop here and just say, guys, you know, use this time to just pause for a second and do some self-reflection. And take the time to know God in your life at this time. Because the biggest question is, with all of this chaos going through, there is still hope at the end. And it's not going to be here on earth. And realizing that there is something better out there in heaven. And, you know, there is a place such as hell, and it exists. And I don't want, as much as I don't want anyone to go there, the realization that some people will hurts me the most. But that's what drives me the most, to share the gospel. And, yeah, that's just a lot of people think to doing that. And I've always known to believe in those things, but to speak out about it has I've never done before, and so that will be in a later video after I come back. But this video is being way too long, so I'll see you guys next time. And God bless. Have a good day. Bye.